February 2014, the World Bank-funded Greater Accra Metropolitan Area Sanitation and Water Project, the Gamma Project, was set up to basically increase access to improved sanitation and improved water supply in the Gamma, among other objectives. June 2015, the Gamma Project invited the World Bank's Collaborative Leadership for Development, CL4D, to help empower the assemblies under the Gamma to achieve greater results. An authorizers workshop was held in Senchi, immediately followed by the Rapid Result Initiative RRI launch in Accra, where 10 RRI teams from 1 metropolitan assembly and 9 municipal assemblies were tasked to achieve a specific sanitation goal in 100 days. Introducing TMA Metropolitan Assembly's Cheaters.
The RRI team of the TMA Metropolitan Assembly agreed on the name cheetah because the cheetah actually is an animal within the leopard category. And we agreed on that name because this is a category of animal that has enduring characteristics. It is also able to withstand challenges and is able to survive within difficult environment. So we accepted that name because of the sanitation challenges we have in the metropolis.
During the authorizers workshop in Senchi, ensuring that drainage lines in flood-prone areas are obstruction-free was identified as TMA Metropolitan Assembly's specific challenge area.
Most of our sanitation issues have water challenges. And so we had communities that have open drains, that have unlined drains, that have stagnant water. You know, when you have stagnant water and you have trash mix, you know, you have health issues. Cholera outbreak was an issue for us in 2014. You know, you also would have malaria, you know, for stagnant water. And then you have the insanitary conditions within the living environment.
During the RRI launch in Accra, the team from TMA Metropolitan Assembly, TMA, decided on a goal that states to ensure that drains in 10 areas are obstruction-free and that response time to report of obstruction is not more than 3 days.
We taxed ourselves so high, you know, the standard was high, and we selected 10 communities to benefit from obstruction-free drains to be lined.
The cheaters of TMA Metropolitan Assembly went into action immediately by creating awareness within the community about the project after visiting the various project sites. Issues of procurement were quickly dealt with in no time. Contractors moved equipment to various sites for work to begin. To make sure that no stone is left unturned, the TMA RRI team, led by the Metropolitan Chief Executive himself on many occasions, were on the ground to monitor and supervise the various projects. This is how Mr. Clement Ashite-Mensah, a resident in Bankuman, feels about the project. Felicia Aqua is a resident who sells rice and beans in the community.
I think the cheaters from TMA Metropolitan Assembly took advantage of coming from different departments to to sort of bring different ideas on a particular issue together to be able to achieve those results. So even though they had selected a very difficult challenge, which is around drains, they kept pushing and pushing and pushing to be able to deal with that complex subject matter.
At the end of the 100 days, this was how the cheaters captured their results. 85% of population in beneficiary communities adequately informed and 90% of work done.
I doff my hat for my team. They really worked very hard. I'm happy they did.
We feel very proud, especially when we had recent heavy rains and our quick analysis of the effectiveness of our work proved that we've been able to achieve flood-free in those heavy downpour that has come.
To think of constructing 10 drains in very difficult areas. Some places you could not even push a wheelbarrow into that place. Water was just running in between room, and we had to still do this. It's amazing. It's amazing. I think that the team did a good job. Again, the contractors who got the job proved beyond every doubt that they had the capacity. You know, they had the capacity and they had the technical know-how to execute. So everybody who got on board the screening process for the contractors, everything went well, and that is why we achieved over 90% success rate.
The cheaters from Tema Metropolitan Assembly could be described as a result-oriented team.
The RRI concept is a concept that, if I understood my chief executive well, would have wished that henceforth the Assembly adopts it in whatever work we do.
Now when you push people that it can be done, they know it can be done because they've done it in 100 days before. So why can't they do a task that is less involving than what we achieved? So it's already become a standard and it's become a way of doing things. That's why people would want to apply. You know, yeah, it's right. Sometimes at management meeting, we're talking about something in the Assembly, IGF activity, and say, no, this must be RRI. It must be Rapid Result Initiated.